Greetings to all of you. My name is Richard Wing, and this is what we call 3 Good Minutes, a time to pause and think about some of the more important things in life. It's going to be hard for me to be brief here. My very finest friend in the world, Dick Wood, died recently at 100 years of age. A veteran of the Second World War, he flew 47 missions, bombing missions in the Pacific. Most of them volunteered, and he did that and had more bombing runs than anyone in the Second World War. Came back to the United States, had a family, good career, and toward the end of his life, he became a spiritual director. He would counsel people in a spiritual manner. He worked with men with PTSD, which he also had coming back from the Second World War. And thirdly, he worked with people that were plagued with alcoholism and became the best in the state. His funeral a few weeks ago, he only gave one piece of material that he wanted read, and it was put into the bulletin at that time. And it comes from that famous, wonderful book by Norman Maclean called A River Runs Through It. It's 120 of the best pages I've ever seen in a novel that's really based on the life of Norman Maclean. And in there we find this particular scene. There is a man who is a minister, Presbyterian minister. The older son is a writer, the younger son is alcoholic. And they are both sitting together trying to figure out how to help the younger son. And here is the dialogue. The father says, help is giving part of yourself to somebody who comes to accept it willingly and needs it badly. So it is, he said, using an old homiletical transition, that we can seldom help anybody. Either we don't know what part to give, or maybe we don't like to give any part of ourselves. Then, more often than not, the part that is needed is not wanted. And even more often, we do not have the part that is needed. It's like the auto supply shop over town where they always say, we're sorry, we just don't have that part. The dialogue concludes with the father saying, God, we are willing to help, but what if anything is needed? I recommend to you this marvelous book, Norman Maclean, A River Runs Through It. My name is Richard Wing, and this is 3 Good Minutes.